Good evening. Thanks for joining us on air and streaming. I'm Julie Nelson.
And I'm Kevin Holmes. The age of AI is accelerating fast and furious. And Anoka County is looking to be a trailblazer in how the technology is used in public safety.
Chatbots are assuming the role of dispatchers in non-emergency situations. Ian Russell has more on the launch in our top story tonight. Ian?
Yeah, well, guys, think about it this way. Anoka County sees about 1,100 calls a day on average throughout the year. About 2/3 of those are non-emergency calls, so still hundreds of emergency calls to get to. But dispatchers, of course, can get bogged down with so many of those non-emergency calls. That's where the county says AI can help.
911 calls and non-emergency calls for the entire county of Anoka.
In the middle of a crisis,
Over the weekend, we had 4 structure fires in one shift.
every second counts. Dispatchers in Anoka County handle all sorts of calls, the worst, the best, and everything in between, and they pile up quick.
So much going on. They created a grass fire. We couldn't answer phones as quickly.
Anoka County Emergency Communications Director Carrie Morrissey says they need help sometimes on the less pressing calls so their people can focus on major emergencies.
This is your AI assistant, Eric.
That's where this comes in.
How may I help you?
Anoka County is testing artificial intelligence with non-emergency calls. Eric or Erica, depending on who answers, asks the same questions dispatchers would.
It is working really well. It succeeded my expectations.
Esther House helped train the AI and showed me how it works.
Well, I need to report, I had some mail that was stolen.
I will be asking you some questions to get your request for contact from law enforcement started.
This is even trained to hand off actual emergencies to real people.
I think I may need an ambulance. I might be having a heart attack.
I am transferring you to agent.
I look at it as a force multiplier. They're able to focus more on the emergency incidents coming into the center.
An AI use that they say won't take jobs but help them.
We're still upping our staff. We're not using this to replace people. We're using it to keep people in their seats.
An AI voice you'll hear from soon.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Now, to be clear, Morrissey says they have zero plans to put this on emergency calls. You'll still get a real person on those no matter what. They're still testing this right now, but if all goes well, you can expect to see this fully roll out in the next few weeks, guys.
Do we know during the rollout, will there be someone overseeing it just in case?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, there was some talks of a person being able to have these transferred to them if the AI wasn't able to help. They'd be able to pick up, get all the notes that the AI had, kind of take over as they go through that.
I got to tell you, Ian, I wonder what the community is going to think about this. There are moments in that story where I thought I just want to throw my phone, you know?
Yeah, well,
I just wonder if I get it, like this
Yeah.
is the direction we're going, but are they anticipating some frustration from the community?
A little bit. Morrissey kind of talked about the fact that they've heard from some people saying, you know, well, why are my taxpayer dollars going to things like this? And she says, yeah, I get that. I understand where you're coming from with that. But think about it this way. These people that are working in this dispatch center, you know, they go through so much, they hear such horrible things, the worst days of people's lives. Having that AI, they say, will be able to let them focus on some of these calls that aren't, you know, they can focus on the emergency essentially.
Right.
Let the AI handle those non-emergency calls so they can really focus in on those emergency calls, take breaks as they need to kind of stay fresh and keep their job going.
A lot of questions remain.
Yeah, thank you, Ian.